Welcome to the Yellow Trumpet. I am Chituga, and today our topic remains patriotism. We understand patriotism to mean love or devotion for your nation. We understand that a soldier is a patriot, so is the honest man on the street, so is he a patriot. That patriotism involves kindness to your fellow citizen, for how else can you love your nation? Do I cheat those in the market? Do I make use of altered skills, trick cops to sell food, to sell petrol? Do I deceive people for financial gain? Do I uphold the law of this nation? Do I take advantage because I know I will escape? What do I do? And what makes me a patriot? What makes you a patriot? The devotion for the nation is understanding that society is made up of individuals, and you as an individual, the best that you can do for society is understand yourself. Repetitive it is, because it is all important. Well, perhaps it may be impossible for you to understand yourself, but you may know what you are, who you are, perhaps why you are. Is this patriotism or is this psychology? Well, patriotism relies on a stable psyche. It requires you to be level-headed, to be willing and voluntarily make the needful sacrifice. Sacrifice for this nation. What is the sacrifice? The sacrifice is restraining your desire for more and more and channeling that same energy to what will benefit more and more citizens. The sacrifice is taking the utilitarian principle by heart, that the greatest good for the greatest number of persons. What could this be? It's not fairy tale. Is it food? How does providing food make you a patriot? Sustenance. We engage in this life because we have the energy. When we eat, we are sustained. When we eat, every other thing can be tackled. Before we eat, every other thing is secondary. Eating is a fundamental part of our well-being, and in our diet, we are encouraged that it be balanced with all the available nutrients. Yet, how does this make a patriot? I think yam. Yam is a patriot. No, yam is a tuberous crop. It is grown in Nigeria. Its growth can be increased many folds, and with the latest technology or development in agricultural science, it can be planted even in urban or cemented floors, urban setting or cemented floors, because it will be planted in a bag. Society needs to see the value of why it has to feed itself, why it has to be self-sustaining. Society is you and I. Can you feed yourself? If you cannot afford it, whose responsibility is it to see to it that you can afford it? Have you not outgrown your father's care? Well, you cannot outgrow the government's care. It is the welfare and security of citizens that is government's primary responsibility. And your feeding is important to your welfare. That there is lack in the land improves the chances of insecurity. And it is said that food, and this is not lie, is the heaven of the people. So why should your people be hungry when they are not fasting? The need for an agricultural policy of this sort, of its nature, a simple policy that can be adopted by families, by individuals, a policy that allows us to go through the process of telling our national story through the food that we eat. A policy for prosperity. This is what it means to be a patriot, to consider such things. Though you may be comfortable, are you? I don't know. Though you may be comfortable, but will you take care to cater to the interest of Nigeria? I am Chituga. This is the Yellow Trumpet. Take care.